Okay, you can start. So, what do you think about this draft? Number 4, Latvian Kristaps Porziņģis. Are you happy with that?
So we'll see. He has a lot to prove. To make it in New York is tough. He's got to deal with the crowd, and if he's not good, they're gonna let him know. But I've heard good things, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
What do you think the boos from the crowd was going on? That's because of he was like European? Or?
Basically,
So, what do you think about the crowd? They made the boo because of the European player or because they wanted American?
yeah, I think basically a lot of the European players haven't panned out so far, but hopefully, he changes things and puts New York back on the map. So we'll see. He's got a lot to prove, but if he does well, New York will accept him. They will. If he does bad, they're gonna boo him. So we'll see. I mean, go Knicks, go Knicks.
And I wanted to ask you about this New York crowd, not only in basketball, also hockey and baseball. If you play bad, then you're a bad guy. You're not my friend. If you play good, why is that in New York?
Well, New York, they let you the real fans to let you know, hey, you're bad, you gotta go. You're good, you're awesome. We treat you well. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, he seems like a very good player, very intelligent. So we'll wait and see, and hopefully he can bring us a ring.
So you, as a Knicks fan, are you satisfied about today's draft?
Not really. I mean, I would have preferred to have someone that's more proven and who we know a little bit more about. I haven't heard much about this guy. A lot of Knicks fans weren't really happy. I would have preferred to get someone who was more reliable, someone who is NBA ready. This guy seems like he's going to need a few more years to, become anything good.
You have seen the highlights of him, or what do you know about him?
A little bit, not much. No one's really seen that much of him. We've seen a lot more of a lot of the college prospects, not so much of his game.
How do you think can he improve in maybe in the next season already playing in?
Win, we'll be happy if we win. Doesn't matter who's doing it. If he's producing, we'll be happy. If not, then we won't.
So you, as a Knicks fan, are you happy coming out of this building today?
The first pick we received, I don't know who he is, but I did look at some film on him, and he's actually pretty decent. So I'm happy with him. But we just traded Tim Hardaway Jr. for Jarian Grant, the number 19 pick, who's extremely talented. So I'm very happy we picked him up. Hopefully we make some really good moves in free agency, but I'm glad we picked up Jarian Grant. All-American from Notre Dame, first All-American since Austin Carr to come out of Notre Dame. Excellent move. Happy about that.
And what can you say about the fourth pick, Kristaps Porziņģis, the European guy?
Like I said, I just watched tape on him. He's really talented. He's tall. He plays good defense. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the court. So that's good. It's what we're looking for. So I'm happy to see that he's a net.
And when you heard his name as a number 4 pick, did you made applause or made the boo?
I paused and I booed, but I was told by fans around me that he's really good. So I had to just look him up to see how he is, and he is really good. He's very talented. He's got to work a little harder on the defensive boards, but he's really good.
How do you think the New York fans will accept him?
He's got to show himself. I mean, this is New York. You got to prove yourself in this city, and he's got to show that he can hang with the big boys. So I think once he does that, then we'll accept him more. We don't know who he is. He's foreign to us, but once he shows his talents, then we'll accept him.
So there was 2 parts of Knicks fans today. When they heard the Porziņģis surname,
Right.
a part were booing and a part were applauding.
Yeah.
In which part were you?
I think I was cheering. I think I'm excited. I think he has a little bit of work to do. He needs to strengthen up a little bit, but he should be able to be a good player long term in the league, and it's exciting. It'll take a little bit of time, but yeah.
But what do you think? There was a lot of boos.
Yeah, I mean that's tough, and I'm sure it's really tough for him in particular to sit there and be booed. But that's sort of the nature of how the NBA draft works, and I think hopefully long term he can turn some of the boos into cheers.
And how do you think when the next season starts, the Bulls will be away, or at the first
it might
game?
take a little bit of time. Maybe not the first game, but hopefully as the season progresses and he shows some of his skill set. The other thing is a lot of people don't know what he can do, right? He didn't play in America in college, so many of the people don't know exactly what his game is all about. So hopefully he can educate people, and yeah, he can turn some of the boos into cheers. Yeah.
Can you describe why is this happening in New York? Like in all sports, like if you're good, then you're my friend. If you're not, then bang bang
Yeah,
bang bang in the back.
Yeah, I think it's the unknown a little bit. People don't know his skill set. People haven't seen him play like they've seen some of the American players play. So I think it's a little bit of uncertainty about they don't know him well. So yeah.